Reportedly, I love it, Donald Trump is beginning to regret his choice for vice president. He's beginning to have second thoughts about JD Vance being on the ticket. And let me tell you, there's reason to have regret. And I'm not even talking about the fact that Donald Trump was called America's Hitler by the guy he ultimately picked to be VP. I'm not talking about the fact that JD Vance himself has accused Donald Trump of sexual assault of women. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that JD Vance is such a flip-flopping, just floundering ass kiss that it's making Donald Trump look bad. Yesterday, they did an interview with Jesse Waters, and I want to play 2 clips from that and then 1 clip of JD Vance just stepping all over his own self. We'll go there. The first is the question to Donald Trump. Why did you pick JD Vance to be your vice president? And in true Trump fashion, he says nothing about JD Vance ultimately. And it's all me. It's all me. That's all. Every reason he gave is about himself. This is why I picked him. Not because, as you would expect any other presidential candidate, they are capable and smart and hardworking and ambitious, and they have a mind for this, and they love America, patriotism, jingoistic phrases. None of that. He didn't say any of that. There's no quality of JD Vance that he could name. It's all, he likes me. He didn't like me before, but he likes me now. Me. Watch this.
Why did you pick JD Vance?
We've always had a good chemistry, and originally JD was probably not for me, but he didn't know me. And then when we got to know each other, he liked me maybe more than anybody liked me, and he would stick up for me, and he'd fight for the worker as much as I fight for the worker. We just had an automatic chemistry.
Even for Donald Trump, that's something. So this is why. Now we're getting to why I believe Donald Trump is regretting the choice, that all he did is just pick a sycophantic, boot-licking lapdog to be the vice president of the United States. Which, you know, there's a couple of letters different in the names Pence and Vance, and he got the same guy. He got a guy who's going to put his water bottle on the ground when Donald Trump does, or put it on the table when he does, and stare longingly at him, worshipfully. That's what he wants, and that's what he got. But to be so on the nose with it right away has got to be embarrassing. And I think some of those reports probably are accurate. So watch this and listen to Donald Trump say something unfunny, and JD Vance burst into laughter. He had to lean over to contain the uproarious laughter from the hilarious joke about Joe Biden catching flies.
Did we have enough people? Why didn't we have enough people? Somebody said that a lot of people were put on Biden's detail. The problem is Biden doesn't draw anybody. He draws flies. He draws nobody. And, you know, you don't need very many people for that because he does not draw. He'll have 30 people show up, and we have 55, 60,000 people show up.
Oh, tell me you're a sycophantic, boot-licking brown nose without telling me you're a sycophantic, boot-licking brown nose, JD Vance. Disgraceful, disgusting, reprehensible behavior from someone who wants to be a leader of Americans. Oh, Donald Trump, you're so funny. You're so funny. The dear leader told some jokes. It's so great. Gross. Almost as gross as JD Vance's Jeb Bush please clap moment on the campaign trail yesterday, making a joke about racism and drinking Diet Mountain Dew. Nobody got the joke. It was any clapter, the smattering of reaction that you hear is courtesy at best. It for sure is his please clap moment. Do you remember the please clap moment from Jeb Bush in 2016? I'll find the clip. We'll play it here to remind you, because really, JD Vance is bringing please clap energy to this moment.
I think the next president needs to be a lot quieter, but send a signal that we're prepared to act in the national security interests of this country to get back in the business of creating a more peaceful world. Please clap.
Get ready, because JD Vance does virtually the same thing. And this is a problem for the Republican Party when every time JD Vance is on camera, he's creating virality, and not in a good way. He's creating moments that will trend for Democrats to poke fun at what assholes and idiots the Republican ticket is. Watch this please clap moment from JD Vance.
It is the weirdest thing to me. Democrats say that it is racist to believe, well, they say it's racist to do anything. I had a Diet Mountain Dew yesterday and one today. I'm sure they're going to call that racist too, but it's good. I love you guys.
Hilarious joking about racism as though it doesn't exist, as though you and your family and your wife have not been subjected to racism from the Republican Party since you've been named the vice presidential pick, JD. It's stupid and gross. But secondly, even the audience didn't get the joke. I love you guys. Please clap, please. Idiots. Racist freaks. And Donald Trump has got to be second guessing. I've even seen reports that maybe JD Vance will be replaced. I think that would be way too much of a disaster. But if they're going to do it, they better get to it. They better get to it. Anyway, there's going to be a lot more of this to come. Buckle up. Nightmarish is the timeline we're in. What do you think? I would love to know. You can leave a comment below. That would be fantastic. You can also call, leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, as always, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. Please consider supporting this work, helping me produce these videos. You can become a channel member and take part in the production that way. $2 a month is all it takes. Click the join button below. You can go over to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. Follow me on social media. Make sure you're subscribed. I am so close to 700,000 subscribers, and I would appreciate you joining the team. That would be great. Just click the subscribe button, click the bell, make sure you get notifications on all the new content, all the new videos every day. Anyway, I love and appreciate you very much. I'll see you next time. Until I do, be genuine. Take care of one another.